Hi guys, rise and shine. Okay, I'm doing this video this week. So I'm going to start with how I start my day. I'm pre-recording this, so this is actually nap time at my house on Thursday. So if you hear my screaming child in the background, he's just overtired trying to fall asleep. So I, like Jessica, start my morning with a cup of coffee. It is essential for me. So I don't know how to do it without that. It doesn't always happen as quickly as I would like with the kiddos running around. As far as what I'm going to share today, instead of like a training, I decided that I was going to share some information that was really helpful for me that we learned at the leadership conference this year. So one of the speakers was a man named John Maxwell. He is the author of many, many books, and he spoke to us for probably about 2 hours, and that time to me sped by because it was just so inspiring and informative. So I'm going to just share some of the most helpful tips that he left us and hope that maybe it helps you guys. So I see that I wrote down, I'm just kind of looking at my notes while I'm talking to you guys. I see that in my notes I wrote down in quotes, consistency beats intensity. And that is like so relevant for me because I find in this business, I work part-time as a social worker at the VA, and I have these 2 children, and so sometimes I'm like running around trying to, like, I want to make the most of my Norwex business, but if I do too much, I sometimes feel overwhelmed. So this spoke to me, this consistency beats intensity, because it means to me that I don't have to like be full throttle all the time. If I just do a little bit every day or make a plan or a system that I stick to, that will help me be successful. So a couple other things about that was basically he used this rule of 5. So you have to know what you want. So you have to have some sort of a goal in mind and that what you want to attain. You have to make sure that you have the right tools. So maybe that's the people around you, or maybe it's something concrete like your computer, or you know, for us, maybe it's our dashboard, it's our team. You have to have the tools to meet your goal, depending on what your goals are. You have to stay focused on what that goal is. It's very easy to get sidetracked. So an example when it comes to Norwex might be that, like, I want to focus on getting more bookings. And like I often say that because I feel like bookings are the heartbeat of our business. So if we have bookings, we have access to better sales. If we want to recruit, we have access to people. So if we want to focus on bookings, just try to stay on getting bookings, and then kind of get yourself comfortable with that, and then kind of focus on other things. You have to be consistent, so try to do something toward it every day, even if you're just kind of evaluating where you're at that day. Maybe it's looking at your calendar, and then stay with it until you're finished. He says, no one has ever quit their way to success. So that is just going to be my little bit today. So I hope everybody has a wonderful Friday. Thank you for listening. Okay, bye guys.